Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 9th, 2024. We're going to be talking about WWE's Monday Night Raw because a whole bunch of people declared to be in the Royal Rumble match. Nia Jax. I think that's it. I don't remember who else. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to that, TNA, these past couple days, almost said weeks, days, this whole week, they're going to be showing us the new TNA titles. But, some dirt, it's in my way. They showed us two of the titles that is going to be here. I thought I could get a picture, but I guess I can't. But ladies and gentlemen, they showed the X Division title, and they showed the World Tag Team titles today. Yesterday was the X Division title. I thought it was a pretty cool title looking. I wish it had a big giant TNA logo on it, but it's a pretty decent looking title. And it's kind of better looking than the TNA ones. The designs looks cool. It looks cool. But the TNA World Tag Team titles, they have a red strap. Really bright red. I understand your TNA, the red and yellow brand. Everybody has to have a color in their brand, right? Because AEW has the black brand, because that's the ropes. Monday Night Raw is red, SmackDown is blue, and NXT is gold. Again, a little orangey. But I understand that, but you didn't have to put your straps bright red. I didn't like those, but maybe I think the Knockouts and World Tag Team titles is going to be the same thing as well. I'm hoping the World title looks really better because it's the World title, man. You're fighting for that. You're fighting for the World title. Everybody's trying to get to the World title, but let's hope it doesn't look that ugly. So the next couple of days before Hard to Kill, they're going to reveal the championships that the champions is going to be fighting for, defending at Hard to Kill. Ace Austin and Chris Bay got theirs, the tag team titles, and Chris Sabin. Why do everybody has to have Chris? Chris Sabin has the X Division title. I think next week should be tomorrow. Might be the Knockouts title. It could be the Knockouts. I think they should or the World title. The World title should be last. And the Knockouts should be the second last. Should be the digital media. I don't know why they still keep that. But it is getting defended by Diener versus Tommy Dreamer for the championship in a no disqualification match at Hard to Kill. So, ladies and gentlemen, Hard to Kill is this Saturday. Hope you guys are going to be watching it. I don't know if I could get a good stream for it. I couldn't get a good stream for Bound for Glory. I'm hoping I could get one for TNA's Hard to Kill. I want to see it. I really do. I want to see what the arena looks like, how different it will look like now than what they had in Impact Wrestling. I want to see it. I miss doing Impact Wrestling results, but ladies and gentlemen, they haven't been doing weekly shows since they announced the TNA returning. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw had a lot of segments. We got Seth Rollins trying to figure out who he's going to be facing at WrestleMania. But the question is, who is he going to be facing at the Royal Rumble? He has 2 more pay-per-views. Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. He says it's his first time ever being a champion going to WrestleMania. He's always the challenger. Never been the champion. He says that's going to change because he's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion when he goes to WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, and then he got interrupted by Jinder Mahal. Then this guy got beat up by The Rock. He came out, he talked trash about Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins still doesn't understand why he came out. He got shocked because the guy's a jobber. I don't know why he came out. But ladies and gentlemen, and then Seth says something and Jinder got upset. He attacked Seth Rollins. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he just got his butt kicked once again by Seth Rollins. And he gets a World Heavyweight Championship match next week. I don't know how, but he got it because he got Seth Rollins angry. What else segments we had? I don't remember the album. Oh yeah, we got Drew McIntyre coming out to start off the show and talking about that he wanted the world title. He says he might have to leave WWE, take some time off from WWE. I think he's talking trash to Sami Zayn because he's taking time off. And then he talked about CM Punk, and he said I should leave for a couple years and come back and get the hero welcome. CM Punk came out to interrupt Mr. Drew McIntyre. CM Punk says, if you have something to say about me or to me, say it to my face. He says he's going to sit in the corner while Drew McIntyre runs his mouth. And guess what? He runs his mouth. And then CM Punk says some things. He talked trash. And I guess Drew McIntyre is in the Royal Rumble match. Both guys will be in the Royal Rumble match. And we're going to see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to happen at the Royal Rumble stuff. Let me see. Did I miss somebody? I think I did miss some people. I think I did. I believe I have the Royal Rumble on here. No, I got NXT Deadline. That's way done. Royal Rumble. I can't wait for a Royal Rumble because, ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody has like one match, right? I don't think they're going to be like the three guys that's going for the Universal title. I don't think they're going to be in the Royal Rumble match. That means there's going to be some spots for some surprises, but they do have a lot of people in the roster still. But ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens might not be in the Royal Rumble match. Maybe he will because he's getting a shot at the United States title, not a world title. But there's three spots from AJ Styles and LA Knight and Randy Orton. They're not going to be in the Royal Rumble maybe. So ladies and gentlemen, the only guy that said he's going to be in the Royal Rumble was Drew McIntyre. And on the women's side, nobody said they're going to be in the Royal Rumble match. Nobody declared to be in the Royal Rumble match. Speaking of TNA, ladies and gentlemen, I totally forgot about this because he's not wrestling. Top Dollar's going to be at TNA Hard to Kill, making his debuts. No, not as a wrestler. He's going to be singing a song with some guy. Why? I have no idea. But he's coming to TNA to sing a song. I don't care. I'd rather have you wrestle than sing a song. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't know about Elias or Elijah or Aliyah, whatever his name is now. He had a little video package saying that he got rid of the Elias. He killed the Elias gimmick fully now because he's not part of WWE anymore. So no more Elias. He changed his name. Maybe he will come to TNA. Remember, TNA says that they got a big signee to be part of TNA. And ladies and gentlemen, I was thinking if Sasha Banks doesn't come to AEW or TNA's Hard to Kill in the next couple weeks before the Royal Rumble, she might be at the Royal Rumble. Because if she's on AEW, that means she's signed. If she's on TNA Hard to Kill, that means she's signed. But if she doesn't show up in any of these shows on the next couple weeks before the Royal Rumble is like in 2 weeks. If she doesn't show up on AEW on the next 2 weeks and this Saturday's Hard to Kill, that means she could be in the Royal Rumble. And people are saying Naomi Trinity might come back to WWE after Impact TNA. And if she loses the title, she might come to Royal Rumble sooner than we think. We don't know how long her contract is. If people are talking about it now, that means it's coming soon. And she has a title match it could be that Jordan Grace wins and she comes to the Royal Rumble. I think both women, Sasha Banks and Naomi, will get big, huge pops coming out of that curtain in the Royal Rumble. In the men's side, I would love to see Andrade come back. I would love to see Andrade come back. As a good guy, team up with LWO to LWO, Santos, not Santos, LWO, Walking Wild, Cruz del Toro, and Andrade versus Santos and Angel and Humberto. That would be awesome, guys. Because Ray is injured, and I don't know how long he's going to be out for. People are saying he might come back in the Royal Rumble, but I would love to see Andrade come back and give him a bigger, better push. I would love to see it. But ladies and gentlemen, the men's side, I think I would be excited for anyone. I don't have somebody that I really want to see come back. Because we already got CM Punk, we already got Cody Rhodes. I don't know. On the women's side, I would love to see Sasha Banks and Naomi come back. Because, remember, they walk away because of Vince McMahon with his creative crap. But now, no more Vince McMahon's, not men's, yes men. They got rid of, TKO got rid of those guys. Bye-bye. And Triple H is making the creative. Look at the women's tag team. It's a tag team division. It's getting crazier. Not a lot of tag teams, but they could make more. But ladies and gentlemen, that title's always on the picture, on my TV screen. No matter what it is, it's a segment, if it's a one-on-one match, but those women's tag team titles is on my TV screen every single week. They need to do that. But they need to put them on more different brands, because if it's supposed to be dependent on all three brands, NXT and SmackDown, we need that happen. Let that happen. Let them depend it on all the brands. Please and thank you. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there's no male superstar I want to come back. Because we already have the top guys already, but I would love to see Andrade come back. Even Zack Ryder, I would love to see him come back. He was my favorite guy when I was watching it in 2011. Doing the woo woo woo. I would love to see him back. But nobody really comes in my mind that they're going to be in a match. But I think there's going to be a lot of surprises. I think so. I think some people are not going to make it to the Royal Rumble, like some of the jobber guys. But I think we're going to have some surprises. I hope we do. Not Shane McMahon or Bad Bunny surprise, thank God. But I'm hoping that we get some good surprises in this Royal Rumble that will shock us. MJF. People are saying that he's not on the roster's website. He's not on the list of the roster, but on Wikipedia he is. And I did read that he is taking time off because his shoulder is really bad. So I think that's what it is. I don't know why he's off the list, but I think that's what it is. I don't think he's actually done with AEW. I don't think so. He's going to be gone for a couple of months maybe because of his shoulder, but that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's not a lot of segments that happen. I thought there was, but those are the two top ones that I talk about. I really noticed. We got some interviews. We got a whole bunch of things. Let's get to the matches. First match is Tommaso Ciampa versus Finn Balor. DIY wants a shot of the tag team championships. R-Truth is the one that made this matchup on the social media, on WWE social media, saying that he talked to Alan Pierce and he made a match for Tommaso Ciampa and Finn Balor. Finn Balor says, Finn Balor? Why me? And R-Truth was about to cancel it because he thinks Finn Balor is scared of Tommaso Ciampa. He's a scary cat. But Finn Balor says, no, book it, because he's not a scary cat. So that's why we have this match. It was a pretty decent match, back and forth with these guys. But ladies and gentlemen, the two guys, Damian Priest and Johnny Gargano, that was on the outside, keep getting themselves involved. I think Johnny didn't get involved a lot, but Damian Priest tried. But ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano slipped the leg of Mr. Finn Balor, and Tommaso Ciampa gets the win. Does that mean do they get a shot of the tag team titles? We don't know. Then we have Kofi Kingston versus Ludwig Kaiser. Well, remember what happened to Bettini? He got knocked out with a drop kick on his head, and they had to stop the match of referee stoppage. And ladies and gentlemen, Kofi and Jay won that. But nobody won this match against Kofi Kingston and Ludwig Kaiser because it was a double countout. But Ludwig Kaiser wasn't done there. He attacked Kofi multiple times. He attacked him everywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, he put him on top of on the steps. He was about to do something until the officials stopped him. He said, okay. He went out the ring. He psyched the officials. He said, oh, look over there. And then he starts running on the other side and did a drop kick onto the head, into the steps on Kofi Kingston. Then we had Kaden Carter and Katana Chance defend the Women's Tag Team Championships against Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Pretty decent match, but ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Because Piper Niven accidentally did a Vader Bomb onto Chelsea Green. And they got the win. Then we had The Miz versus JD McDonough. And ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth came out again. He had his arm around Dominic. Dominic got upset. He did not say Dominic's name right. He said Tom Nick. Who the heck is Nick? He says, I never met Nick, but he's my brother too. Ladies and gentlemen, but there's no Nick. It's Dominic. Ladies and gentlemen, R-Truth was cheering for Miz. He was cheering for JD. He doesn't know what he's doing. But the winner of that match was The Miz. Because R-Truth keep on distracting JD. And then he celebrates with The Miz. He didn't go back in the backstage with the Judgment Day. He was celebrating with The Miz in the ring while Miz won the match. And looks like Judgment Day wants to take care of R-Truth. So next week, it will be JD. No, not JD. Damian Priest and Finn Balor versus R-Truth and The Miz. JD and R-Truth has... No, JD and Dominic has a tag team match up against DIY, I think. Next week as well. Gunther makes his return. Crazy things happening there. We got Ivar versus Otis, the two meaty guys. Wade Barrett loves it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was a pretty decent match. We got Otis, Ivar trying to do a springboard. Otis grabs him, does a world's strongest slam. But the winner of that match was Ivar. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we got Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke. It was supposed to be a one-on-one match, but Shinsuke attacked Cody Rhodes in backstage. Before all of this happened, that was like an hour ago. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the management office changed the match, or Adam Pearce changed the match to a street fight. These guys destroy each other multiple times. They try to hurt each other. But, ladies and gentlemen, I feel sorry for the timekeeper because Cody Rhodes wants the chair. He took the timekeeper's chair, and then when he was about to turn, here comes Shinsuke, did a poison miss, but Cody ducked, and the poison miss hit the timekeeper. I thought that was going to be part of the story that Cody was about. Cody gets the win, but the guy can't ring the bell because that's how you win the match. You ring the bell, but they didn't do that. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. 2 tables got broken. I thought it was pretty decent, but the winner of that match was Cody Rhodes, and he's doing his story still. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is always my favorite thing to see because sometimes you see some cool NXT moments, you get some legends, and you get some guys. I'm hoping we get some returns. I'm hoping that's what we get, even on the women's side. But like I said, I don't have anyone that I want to come back in the male side because we already have our top guys. But there will be some cool guys to come back, like Andrade, Zack Ryder, Whole bunch of guys I would love to see come back. We saw Carlito back in one of the Royal Rumbles in 2022, I think, 2021. We saw him come back. There has to be another one. We had Christian come back one time. Edge. MVP. We saw some old school guys come back, and I'm hoping that we get to see more of that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's like my childhood. I didn't watch wrestling that time when Carlito was a thing. I started watching wrestling like in 2008. So yeah, Carlito was a thing in 2008, but not when he was pushed as the United States Champion or the Intercontinental Champion. I think it was like the UFI Tag Team Champion. I don't think I watched that WrestleMania because I think it was like a dark match. They weren't doing pre-shows. You couldn't watch dark matches. No, you couldn't. I remember my dad bought a WrestleMania 25. He bought it off the TV on pay-per-view. You know what I mean? You buy things on pay-per-view. I think people still do that on their TVs, I think you do. But my dad bought it off pay-per-view for me to watch WrestleMania 25. I think we bought like 3 pay-per-views off a pay-per-view channel, whatever you call it. I think we bought like 3. I know I watched like a Hell in a Cell maybe, or no, I think it was Vengeance 2011. And No Way Out 2008 and WrestleMania 25. I remember those ones. I don't think we ever did the other ones. I had to watch it. I had to watch the highlights on Raw because we couldn't buy every single pay-per-view. That's a lot of money. But that's what I remember. I do remember those times. I remember watching WrestleMania. I remember watching No Way Out 2008. I think it was called No Way Out. And I think in 2011, it could be... No, I think it was Vengeance because, like, Hell in a Cell was, like, a week after, Vengeance. It was, like, a small little pay-per-view they did in 2011. I think so. I think so. I know who's on the cover. It was Mark Henry. I think so. I know my wrestling, but I don't remember what I bought. Well, my dad bought it because I was a kid and I don't have money for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, now I need to stop talking about myself. I think if you guys bought a pay-per-view when you were a kid or internet wasn't a big thing back then, or you didn't have money because you were a child, tell me which one you guys bought. What pay-per-views you bought off the pay-per-view channel. I don't know. What am I trying to say there? Is it called a pay-per-view channel? I remember we went on the channel. It says pay-per-view. You click on it and that's how you buy it. Right? You don't have to go on your provider. Right? I remember we went on the channel. They said, buy now. We click it on the converter. And then you did it. I think so. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for NXT results. This is going to be a long video because I do not know how TV works back then. Maybe because I'm not really good with electronics. I'm still not good. Because I can't edit very well on my videos. So, I'm not really good at electronics. I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Thumbs up. See you guys for NXT. Bye-bye.